Welcome to Musical for Everybody. I'm your host, Ali Ramirez. I was born and raised in Southern California. I am a mom, I'm a wife, I work at an office, but none of that matters because what I love more than anything is talking about musicals. Movies, theaters, regional productions, tours, Broadway when I get the rare chance to fly to New York. But I truly believe that there is a musical for everybody. You just have to find the right recommendation. And I want to talk about all the musicals that are coming to Southern California, from the bigger theaters like the Pantages, the Amundsen, Seagram's in Orange County, to smaller theaters. Welcome to Musical for Everybody. Oh, hi, Kaylee.
Hi, am I not supposed to be here?
You look lovely.
Great, thank you.
You look lovely.
You can go. We came from the event tonight. You look
Of course. Oh my gosh.
fair.
Kaylee, while I have you here, first
Yeah,
off, thank you so much for joining us.
no problem.
This is the relaunch of this podcast, Musical for Everybody. So we're getting back into it.
Tis the season.
'Tis the season. What would you say is one of your top favorite musicals? Just to get an idea of where you live on the musical spectrum.
I don't know. It could be
What is it? Is it
Phantom
what is
of
it?
it might be
What
Phantom
is
of
it?
it's Phantom of the Opera, maybe Phantom of the
It
Opera.
is Phantom of the Opera. I had a feeling it was Phantom of the Opera, but I didn't want to assume.
I put it on just to show it
Just
off.
just to show for everyone who is listening instead of watching, because I like listening to
So
podcasts.
true.
Yes, no. Yeah, Kaylee is wearing a necklace with a phantom, the mask, the half mask. And
Mhm.
is it gold or is it silver?
It's silver. It's from
Is
the
it silver?
official Andrew Weber website. Truly, truly a fan giving my money to
Uh,
Mr. Lloyd
that's
Webber.
Mr. Weber deserves every cent,
We'll give him
every
more
damn
money for
cent.
that. He's allowed that.
Um, I recently watched, not recently, but I saw the Jesus Christ Superstar
Oh, Cynthia?
with Cynthia Erivo.
How was
And I can honestly say this, I don't ever need to see that musical again. It was
that?
done
Oh,
so perfectly. Cynthia Erivo was incredible,
wow.
vocally, of course, and her choices are incredible. And then Adam Lambert, what a perfect Judas.
Yeah.
Like everyone was fabulous. And I saw John Stamos as the king, and some people didn't like him. I thought he was lovely. I thought he jumped in. I think he had like a week of rehearsal because Josh Gad had
Right.
COVID.
That's
And I was like,
right.
yeah. And I was like, look at you, John Stamos. Like, I love when people love theater and they don't necessarily advertise about it. They just kind of go and do their work.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring that up also because we are talking Tonys.
Weird.
We're talking Tonys today because the Tonys are coming this Sunday.
Yay.
And we know very little, so little about the shows, about the nominees.
Mhm.
The only ones that I know about is Anna Gasteyer from Brigadoon.
Schmigadoon? Schmigadoon?
I'm sorry, Schmigadoon
Although
from
Brigadoon is great.
Schmigadoon.
I love Brigadoon. Big fan.
I've never seen Brigadoon. I know some of the songs from Brigadoon.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's not an easy, like, it's not an easy show to put up. Like, that's why it's not done very often.
It is. It's a hard show because like you need. I mean, it's nice. It brings back like Sopranos because we haven't really seen a lot. Like in more recent musicals, you don't really see them as much.
No,
So
the Sopranos are it is a belty.
yes, it's hard.
It is a hard. It is. I don't think sopranos and altos exists on Broadway. I think you just
Mm.
have to have a voice that can carry
A belt, yeah, just a
a
mixed
belt.
belt. Hmm.
Yeah, you have to mix belt, but then also be able to hold those low notes. Like it's
Yeah, I
yeah
100%, 100%. Like I just
yeah
you don't see like yeah, it's not like classic musicals anymore, which is fine.
no.
Is that a Stephanie?
I think Stephanie is coming. I think
I do
she's
have
here.
a question. So my
Please.
roommates, they'll probably just walk in and out. We're all. What do you mean
I
all?
Are we all
yeah.
doing black lipstick? I'll go put on some black
Wait, that's so
lipstick.
good. I love why did you have that on hand?
It's a tie. It's just a hair tie. Kaylee is here and Stephanie Streisand is here. We're all here to talk about the Tonys that are this Sunday. They're coming up.
I'm so excited.
And ththey're coming. They're coming.
I'm so excited. I gotta come up with my costume. Maybe a
It's gonna be
cat.
so great.
Maybe a cat. I
Okay,
don't know.
we're gonna. I'm on the official
Me too.
TonyAwards.com website, and
Mhm.
instead of starting at the top, I'm starting at the bottom. Mix it up.
No, okay.
Great.
I'm gonna say the topic. So let's first is best orchestrations.
Well, I haven't
Okay.
heard all the songs. Is it for the new musical? Yeah.
Okay, so
Hell
okay,
There
yeah.
you
best
go.
orchestrations: Schmigadoon, The Lost Boys, Two Strangers, Carry a Cake Across New York, Cats, The Jellicle Ball, and Chess. I mean, I was all for the new stuff until I saw Cats, The Jellicle Ball,
Yeah.
because
I'm
I,
pretty biased for that musical.
I want to see it, and there's very few times that I've ever want to see Cats.
Here's the thing about Cat's Jellicle Ball, winning orchestration
They
is
have to have
that
an
I
Um,
orchestra
do
to be
not
on
believe
Broadway.
that
Like, there has
there's
to
an
be a live
orchestra. I think it's all
music.
DJ.
Yeah, it's a union rule.
I thank you for that. I will
Okay.
when Anne Juliet, when the tour came through, and after the actors made their bows, the band came out, and my mind was blown because I was like, "Holy shit! There's a live band! You guys have been nailing all of these pop songs perfect. Oh my god, you guys are amazing!
I,
Like I
I think it
forgot
either
how great musicians are."
I think it either was Anne Juliet or whatever musical, but the reason
Okay.
I even know about that rule is because they were trying to like come up with the idea of using like a soundtrack or just like one or two
Yeah,
instruments, and then like the union for like the like pit came in and they're like, what are you doing? You're not allowed to do that. Like you cannot cut it short. You can do like a band of like what like in Waitress they did like 10 people or something. Like you
yeah,
could do live, but it has to be like live musical
yeah. No,
instruments. Can't be a
Yeah.
I fully support that.
yeah.
Let's not take away the musicians' jobs.
But it could be chess. I don't know. I liked chess. Chess is orchestra. My friend is obsessed.
Two. I haven't heard Two Strangers.
I have not heard it. I've seen some slides of the set, and it looks really cool. It looks like a really modern, adding technology, the same way that maybe Happy Ending worked. In a we're bringing music to the new age of musical lovers, and I love that. But I haven't seen it or heard it. I just know that it's nominated, and that's
I mean, we're not talking about the Lost Boys. Yeah, they're not winning stuff. But I think it's between Cats and Two Strangers.
for David Wilson, Trevor Holder, and Doug Schnad
For cats.
for Cats.
Yeah.
And then Lux Pyramid is for Two Strangers. Okay, best choreography. Again, I know very little of these shows, but I'm seeing a trend in terms of
Yeah.
It's
it is
Cats. It's fucking
Schmigadoon, The Lost
Cats.
Boys, Cats, The Jellicle Ball, Ragtime, which there's choreography
Yeah.
in its way, and then Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show.
That's not Rocky Horror.
In its way.
What do they got? Time Warp?
Mm,
And they tell
okay.
you what to
Okay,
do.
no. It's not
It
Rocky
could be. I
Horror.
could see it
Cats.
being Cats.
God.
The Lost Boys
Yep.
is on there, right?
It's
The only
it,
thing I'm thinking of is like their fun technical like stunts and stuff, but I don't
I think
choreography.
at this point, let's just assume The Lost Boys is nominated because I'm going into
Okay.
best direction of a musical and it feels like The Lost Boys just
They put in so much money to that show, they really want to win something, or Patrick Wilson will die.
that's yeah. I am not familiar with The Lost Boys as the what's the
Musical?
word? Well, as the musical and as the
The
what's the
movie?
word? What do you call it? You artists, what do you call it? The
The
original
the source material?
the source. Isn't there a different name for source material? Isn't there like a
The movie? I
thank you, which stands for
IP.
intellectual
okay.
property. Okay, I'm not familiar with the IP of the Lost Boys. Is that something I'm supposed to know? Am I supposed to know what the Lost Boys are?
Yeah.
It's a movie. Ooh, you should watch it with your kids. They're like the
It's a
right age.
vampire movie in the 80s
It's well, no, not necessarily.
that are
Don't spoil
lost.
it. It's about boys. Two boys and their mom moved to town. And there's some like weirdos. No. It's like an 80s film. And Kiefer Sutherland is one of the bad guys. And so it's like you kind of want to join because it's Kiefer Sutherland.
Story.
It's one of my roommates, one of her favorite movies. We did like a vampire movie night, and that was one of the ones that we watched. Not
From my
necessarily. They're not necessarily
Well,
vampires in this
okay,
Not
to
that
movie.
be
there are
fair, the movie came
vampires
out
in
in
this.
1987. At this point, spoilers are allowed. Like it's okay. It's okay. It's
I think the problem with Broadway right now is that they want tourists to come and they think and the movies, some of the movies that they're using to be like, oh, we'll do The Outsiders, we'll do The Lost Boys, we'll do the it is just to get the husbands to go, fine, we'll fucking see a Broadway show. We'll go see Lost Boys because I love Lost Boys.
mm,
They made a
I
musical.
thought
Warriors is becoming a
no.
musical.
I no,
When it
I have you heard it?
Oh yeah, the demo album.
I don't, me too. It should not be a musical.
That makes sense about the Lost Boys and the Outsiders because the Outsiders, same. I was like, I have no interest in this, and I feel like the Venn diagram of
Yeah.
people who like the source material, the movie, and people who will see it as a musical, like it's a very small.
Yeah.
It's tiny
I don't know
versus
anybody
like
excited to see it. Like
right
unless
versus like
they haven't
Yeah,
seen The Lost Boys,
yeah.
then they're like, "Oh, I totally want to
right.
see this." Yeah.
Right, which is different from like Death Becomes Her because I absolutely want to see Death Becomes Her
It's
as a
very
musical
good.
because
It's coming
it's
soon. It's coming to LA like next
I
year.
know it is. I'm so best direction of a musical.
Uh,
The Lost Boys, Ragtime, Dune, Two
no.
Strangers, and Cats the Jellicle Ball.
It's between two strangers and Castellico Ball.
I think the cast of Ragtime's good, but I don't know if they'll like. Yeah,
I don't think that they did anything new with the direction, did
but
they?
no, I can agree. I mean, like, I'll lock in cat. I'm gonna lock in cats for a lot because I want cats to win. But they did something really
Like
different.
the thing is, like Cats is a revival where the director like directed it in a completely different direction. So when you're comparing Ragtime and Cats, like you it's just like one actually did direct.
Yeah. Which is there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like there are some productions that and you tell me this because I know you both did the Phantom of the Opera,
Oh,
the
Masquerade.
Masquerade,
Yeah.
which is that twist versus the Phantom of the Opera that's going to be at the
Yeah.
Pantages in a couple weeks.
Which we're
That
going
is going to be
to.
just it's just going to be the show.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
They
I
changed some
think
of the
there's
blocking, but that's just me being neurotic because
Right.
I know the original blocking. So I'm gonna be insane. I'm gonna be insufferable. I will be quiet. I'm going to be insufferable when I see it.
You know what's funny is I have I have seen I
hmm
think the live
hmm
the Broadway show. I think I've seen it more than Kaylee has because when I lived in New York, whenever I did an audition and afterwards I would go see a Broadway show because Broadway shows were like $20 to $40 to go see a show. And like the cheap tickets were always Phantom. All the other ones were sold out. Phantom's been running for forever. So I've seen Phantom like a bunch of times. I could not tell you any of
I've
the
seen it
movie.
twice on Broadway, once in Philly, once on the West End, and like two high school productions of it. And then I've seen the like 25th anniversary like a million times. But
it's
like,
really good. The
yeah.
25th anniversary one's very good.
But after the Me Too movement, there were some changes where they changed Christine's character, but it was like you didn't know unless you like saw the blocking changes, and it used to be like
Correct.
the managers would come out and be like, "Stay on stage" during Point of No
Yeah.
Return, and she would try to run away. But now, like, they come out and they like have their hand ready for her, and they're like,
Oh,
"Ooh,
that's
and she's
interesting.
like, she doesn't say anything, but she's like, "I got this," like that's
Yeah,
her
yeah.
stance. So I was like,
Did
"Oh,
did they did they do that for the movie as well? Like, did
no."
they make those adjustments? No, so this is literally like
Yeah,
the
this was
last.
like the last few years before it closed. I'd say like
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I saw it in the last time I saw it was 2022 because then they closed it in what 2023.
yeah.
So that's when I saw some changes. I also saw some changes in the Phantom, but I actually sometimes think that maybe like actors' choices. That was Ben Crawford. We called him like
Got
the
it.
consenting Phantom because like once in a while it felt like when he would try to touch her, it was like in this way where it was like, "Oh, do you want me to?" And she'd be like, "Lean into it." So he'd be like, "Wait, he's asking for consent."
Hey,
But
hey.
yeah.
I've seen Phantom of the Opera only that special, only that PBS
The
special.
25th
I've never.
anniversary.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
a
only
good
one I've
version,
seen.
though.
Oh, you've never seen the chandelier come out at
It's at the
the
Pantages.
oh,
I'm with
It's
them.
coming. I think
I'm
it's
that's
gonna
like
the
see it.
best
June
part.
June until like the end
soon.
of August. End of
Yeah,
June
it's
until like middle of August. Please
and
come.
there's
I'm trying
still
to see it a bunch. Like I'm trying to see it like a bunch. So
I'm definitely gonna see it. Pantages has Hell's Kitchen right now,
yes.
which I'm not against. I'm not against
Yeah.
it. I just part of part of believing that there's a musical for everybody also confirms that there's a musical not for you. And I don't need to see Hell's Kitchen. I'm okay with it. Like it's I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm sure it connects with
Yeah.
people. It's just not my money right now, you know?
Totally.
Like in
Totally.
this economy, I can't see everything.
Yeah, you
And
have to pick
so
and choose. You
you
have to be
have to pick and
picky.
choose. But if you're interested in Hell's Kitchen, it's at the Pantages until June 22nd. And then I think the next one is
It's
Phantom of the
Phantom.
Opera,
Yeah, because
right?
Phantom's in San Francisco currently, so they'll be down here, and then after that, I think they'll be in the OC. So
Oh, tell me more. Oh yeah, the
yeah,
idea is
oh
in the
yeah, and they
OC.
just updated all their merch.
What directing, guys? Come on.
Oh, we just we that was directing. We're saying Cats because Cats just changed the way that we look at Cats, and I think that's important because Cats is. Oof.
I just feel like it's down to those two because one's a new musical, one's a revival. Schmigadoon, the what I've seen of it, it does seem like, it seems like the choreography is straight from the show. And
Hmm.
Which again, I'm not saying. I'm saying that's okay. I think sometimes being a director is just making the story clear, and sometimes it's you can't fix what's not broken. Like if this works, let's make it work. Let's make sure we're clean and crisp.
right.
And I have always given credit to the director if a choice is made by the actor because the director said, "Yeah, that's the right one." Like it's not the actors; it's always the director. So we're gonna move
Yeah.
ahead. I'm gonna mention this again. I haven't seen any of these. I just really want to
Yeah.
mention the best lighting design of a musical because lighting makes a big difference.
That could
I'm
be the Lost Boys.
always amazed at lighting effects. I think it's a very thankless job, and I just want to shout out to Kevin Adams for Chess, and Jen Shriver and Michael Arden for The Lost Boys, and Jane Cox for Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show. You gotta light those cheeks, man. Those butt cheeks aren't gonna light themselves. Someone's gotta light them. Ragtime with Adam Horno. I'm sorry, Honoro. I'm going to say that not wrong. I'm so sorry, Adam. Donald Holder and 59 Studio. They had a whole studio for Ragtime. Donald Holder is also nominated for Schmigadoon. And same guy for Cats the Jellicle Ball. So look at that.
For Cat.
Cats for lighting. Good for them.
For
They just
what? For
hustled.
lighting?
Good for both of them. Good
Yeah.
good for him.
Good for him.
I'm gonna
So
check.
he'll just win. He'll win. I mean, it could turn into a like the votes for him are split between the three, unless he told people exactly which one to vote for.
Like
Ooh.
that's where I think there they could be is like set deck or
Yeah.
whatever. It's set design. And I could see it for like lighting or something like that.
Yeah.
That's where
And
I could see the Lost Boys getting anything.
well deserved. Well
Yeah.
deserved. You hired the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna say costumes as well. I think costume designs. I love looking at
Schmigadoon
costumes.
would be fun. And they have like all the colorful
Linda Cho is
Yeah.
nominated for
Schmigadoon's
Schmigadoon.
fine.
She also did the costumes for Ragtime. So
She's got
she
two.
was
She's up
she
there.
was a little busy. A little busy. And I feel like they're kind of the same era. Am I wrong in that? That Schmigadoon kind of has
Uh,
that type of dress, no? Like
all
a
I can think about
corset
is that
kind
one
of?
girl with the like plaid dress or something.
Yeah, that's
Schmigadoon.
yeah, whatever I saw in Good Morning America or whatever, Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
Cat, Queen Jean for Cats the Angelical Ball, Ryan Park for The Lost Boys, and David I. Reynoso for Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go to performances now. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, did we not even do? Was there set design or?
Oh, I'm sorry. I did. I saw Senate of a play and I skipped.
Because I'm
Okay, I'm sorry.
curious if it's. I want to know who's nominated, like the guy, the
Yes,
person, because I
yes.
follow one of them.
So, best scenic design of a musical.
Hmm.
Dots for Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show. Great. Sutra Gilmore for Two Strangers Carrying a Cake Across New York. Rachel Hayek for Cats the Angelical Ball. Dane Laffrey for The Lost Boys. And Scott Pass for Schmigadoon. Yeah. It's the same. We have yet to see anything different from the same six that we keep seeing, which is not a bad thing. Maybe that's just where all the producing went, where all the money went, where all the voting went. All right. Are we ready for best performance by an actress in a featured role in a musical? Okay, again, some of these people I know.
For best actress,
Best actress.
Featured role in
Yes, Hannah Cruz for Chess.
Chess.
Shoshana Bean for the Lost
That's
Boys.
who it is.
No, you're like, I love it, love it.
I love Sana, but I don't
I
think
love
I know.
Shoshana Bean. Her rendition of the Songs for a New World.
Oh my goodness.
I love her in that, in the revival of that. Rachel Dratch for Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show.
I love
Anna
Rachel.
Gasteyer for Schmigadoon. And Nichelle Lewis for Ragtime. The only one that I've ever seen live is Anna Gasteyer, and I saw her in Once Upon a Mattress, and I was like, she's amazing. Like she's amazing, and I'm not surprised.
It's between Anna Gasteyer and what's her face from Chess, Hannah Cruz. But the reason why I think it's going to Hannah Cruz is because of how fucked over she was in her role in Chess.
Gossip.
Some of
Hmm.
her songs, the character has a bunch of solo songs. They were given to
Oh,
Leah Michelle.
Oh my god.
They were taken away from her and given to Leah Michelle's character. And it doesn't totally make sense, but they wrote it that way. And yet, with
yeah.
like her big song taken away from her, she was
Whoa.
still nominated
And
for a
Leah
Tony.
Michelle is not. Whoa. My college did chess my freshman year
Oh,
of
cool.
college. So I saw it. I've seen the show and I was very confused by it, but I saw it.
That's the general like consensus, right? Like the book is just
Yeah,
such a mess.
I,
Nobody
I,
knows what's going
I
on.
don't know what's going on. But obviously, because it's closing, right? Isn't chess closing at this point?
But there's some
Didn't
tea there too, yeah.
Right.
Some
Yeah,
drama
because they're
there.
right. Because isn't it
Yes.
closing because Leah Michelle finished her contract?
Yeah.
Instead of being yes, but she was supposed to be replaced, and rehearsals were supposed to
JoJo.
start for the new person, and the day before they were supposed to start for the new person, they were like, "No, we're
They
canceling the
cast
show."
her. JoJo, right?
So they
Uh-huh.
cast someone, and then they just
Yeah.
decided,
On
let's
JoJo.
cut her.
that day.
Oh
The
my
day before her
gosh,
rehearsal was supposed to start.
that's so hard not to take that personal. Oh my gosh. And I'm guessing they just didn't think they could sell. Is that just, or who knows?
That's what it's either it's hard to sell tickets for, which I have
Yeah,
seen like the prices get really low for that show recently. So it could be that where they're like, it doesn't matter if
yeah,
we replace or whatever, like nobody's gonna see it. So fuck it, let's just close. But it just is like the show, as Kaylee pointed out to me off the podcast, it's not even gonna have a number in the Tony Awards.
yeah. That happened last year with Boop the musical and with
Right.
Real Women Have Curves. They were nominated for Best Actress, and they didn't have an opportunity for the ensemble to perform. And as we know, our
Wait, is that true? Because I remember seeing Boop where like the costumes like changed.
yeah, I don't even think they perform at the Thanksgiving Day
Uh,
Parade.
I don't know. Usually, like
I don't
around
know.
then, they'll do like at the Macy's one, or they do that like side thing where it's like just a
Uh,
pre-recorded clip, like at the
yeah,
show. Um,
it sucks because for anyone listening to this podcast or watching it, you love musicals. You know what's going on. You listen to Sweeney Todd on a regular basis, and I love you for it. But people who are not musical theater lovers, the Tonys is an opportunity for them to see a new musical, to go, oh, this is coming, or oh, this is
yeah.
Tony nominated, so we should go see it, because most people don't have like an insight on musical theater. It can be a little pretentious, and we're a little judgy, and so it's not made for everybody. It's hard to
It's
find that musical.
yeah.
And so I think that sucks when you don't get a chance to showcase your musical, right?
And when you're not nominated, yeah,
And when you're
you close like beaches. They close.
yeah, oh, beach is closed.
And they only were given a 6-day notice too. So it was like on a
yeah, it's
Monday they were
gone.
told, and then they closed
I
that Sunday,
just
that
watched
coming
Beaches.
Sunday.
I
The
just watched
movie,
it like 6 months ago. Yeah, I just
really.
watched it. And I was like, what a great musical this will be. And then,
I mean, it's apparently it was in production for like 20 years, and they never
oh
like
my
got
gosh.
it lifted, and it would have been great 20 years ago. But
Yeah.
like they weren't even advertised. The only reason I knew about it is because I follow like Jessica Vosk on social media, and I felt like she was putting in all the effort to talk about that musical, and I'm like, she's probably not
Yep.
even getting paid for that either. She's
Yes.
probably
Yeah.
just trying to promote
Yep.
it.
Yes.
Well, it's like musicals are like little indie bands that
Yeah.
you're like, there's this really cool band and they're gonna make
Yeah.
it big, and then you're gonna see it, and it's like sometimes you're like, I love this musical, and you're never gonna ever hear about it. It's okay. Uh, like
Yeah, like
I don't
Mystery of
even think
Edwin
I've seen
Drood.
that.
this is a sore subject for Stephanie. It is one of her favorite musicals, and no one knows what she's talking about. I think she's made it up at this point because I don't
Mm,
know if it's real.
gaslighting
It's
us.
no, it's one of my favorite
Hmm.
musicals. I have a way to
You
rewrite the
should.
book, make it funnier,
You should.
but I love
You
the
could.
concept of the show so
What was
much. I
wrong?
love
Just
it
not
so
enough
much.
advertising?
I love it. No, it's a hard concept. It's The Mystery of Edwin Drood is based on the book written by Charles Dickens, but Charles Dickens died before finishing The Mystery of Edwin Drood. So it's a show and a show. And they go, and so now you all have to decide who killed Edwin Drood, and the cast goes out into the audience. They go to sections and they tally up the votes of who murdered Edwin Drood. They have like there's always one person who sings a confession because he thinks that he did it. But then it's like it comes out like who the detective is, and the detective comes out and sings a song, and the murderer comes out and sings their song, and the songs are all different. So depending on what show you decide to see, you will see a completely different ending.
Like Clue, which is coming to the Amundsen.
Like Clue, but you only see one ending.
Do
Yes.
a 90-minute show without intermission, you got something. People are interested in this. We're interested in interactive theaters. When I saw Strange Loop, when it came down
Oh, I saw
to
Strange Loop.
I saw okay, so I saw Strange Loop and I
Mm.
went, this is an incredible experience. I will never see anything like it. Wow. Just
Yes, that
wow.
was.
And
Yes.
because it wasn't about me, it wasn't about anything I knew
Agreed.
about.
Yeah.
But you lost me a
Yeah.
second. There was a second you lost me, and it was a 90-minute musical.
She wants
I
Okay,
don't
two
want a
hours and
90-minute
45
musical
minutes.
of Mystery of
Yeah.
Edwin Drood. I want a 3-hour musical. I want
Steph
to
doesn't
pay
like
for a
like
full
come from
musical,
away.
not
yes,
a
I
So
know.
half
We've
musical.
had this discussion about
oh,
Six.
great.
She doesn't like Six, and I'm like, it's such a good musical, though. It's
I
fun.
love Six, but I don't like the price. I love Six, but I don't want it to. I don't want to
It's a
pay as much as
half
I have for
musical.
Six.
The only reason I say a 90
Fine,
minute musical
fine.
is because the reality is the attention span of people has been shrinking. I don't want to pretend that a normal quote unquote non-musical person wants to sit in a 3 hour musical, but they
We have
do
to
want to have
train
these
them.
experiences.
We have
Yeah,
to train them.
That's the whole point.
Like
That's the whole
it's
point
like
of a
when you're a
Broadway
kid and your
musical,
parents
though.
are like, you have to sit here with the rest of your family and have dinner with them. Like you're forced to do that. So like force them to sit through a 2 hour and 3 hour musical. And then eventually they'll just be like, well, that's how it is. You can have a couple 90-minute ones, but like they shouldn't be $150 for 90 minutes. Like,
$150.
no.
I am a solid $60 to $80 musical
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
I will sit in the back row. I will see a Tuesday night
Correct.
show.
Yeah. Like anything to get the
Yeah.
discounts. But like some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
that
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know that, they just go to New York. They're like, I'm going to go walk up and buy a ticket to a show. And it's like,
Yes.
why are you spending that much for 90 minutes with no intermission? Like, I love Come From Away though. And I will stand by Come From Away.
I do love Come From Away.
From away too. It's missing like
Do you know what they could add to
60
it?
minutes, but
Like,
I like it.
it's
It's
just
not
a
supposed to be a
A
plot. It's
recounting.
an
plot.
experience.
It's
It's an
recounting the
experience.
like few days that they were there for
Makes me
9/11.
proud to be an American, though I did nothing. My country did nothing other than we'll deal with that later. But I'm
Yeah.
proud. I cried. Love Come From Away.
Love Come.
Love.
I've seen it twice.
Anyways, well, we're gonna move on
Oh yeah, we
to
just did
best
acting.
performance. Great. Best performance by an actor in a featured role in the musical. Shocking, The Lost Boys. Ali Louise
No.
Bourgie,
Bourgeoisie.
Andre de Shields from Cats, The Jellicle
I
Ball.
love Andre. I don't know if
Yeah,
he'll win,
he's
but
Yeah. He might win. He's just like people like him
he'd
in the
actor.
community.
Bryce Pinkham
Oh,
from
Bryce
Chess.
Pinkham. No, I wasn't thinking of him.
Yep.
I don't think Bryce.
That's
I
a
like
good
Bryce, but I
actor.
don't think he'll win. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, this is featured actor? Oh, this is the guy who's the
And
narrator
Chess,
who
yeah,
then
Bryce,
becomes
yeah,
like the
yeah.
ref.
Bryce was good in Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder. He was the main guy in that. Well, no, I think there's another one. Is there
Ben
another
Leve
people
Ross, Ben
from
Leve Ross from Ragtime, and Leighton Williams for is it Titanic? Is that
Titanic?
hers?
No, yeah, but he's not
Titanic?
gonna win. Titanic.
But he's happy to be nominated. I think that's great.
But we all have to also just consider the politics of the theater
Tell
It's
me.
just
community.
a
You know
political
what I
game.
love about the Tony
Yeah.
Awards? It is my Super Bowl. This is my
It's so much
Super
fun. It's like
Bowl.
because there's performances. Like I think like the audience is pretty kind for the most part and
Yes.
like warm, and then the host, as long
Yes.
even if the host is like not doing great, like the audience is still like encouraging enough. It's just that we kind of get bored. But
Yeah.
who's wait? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's Pink is hosting, right?
Pink is the host, and I think that's
I think that's because she's
uh
gonna be in a Broadway show or something.
I think she said I want to be the host, and they said 100% Pink because I think we like her as a world.
They're trying to get eyes, more eyes, whatever. Whatever gets more eyes, that's fine.
I like it. I like it. I think we have to have more eyes. That's how theater stays alive. We have to get the new generations. We have to do the Anne Juliets. We have to keep Lion King going.
And
It,
Juliet is
it's
still sticking around. That show's not going
Oh
anywhere.
man, I did not want to like that musical. I did not at all. And I saw the tour, and about like four songs in, when May sings I'm not a girl, I'm not yet a woman,
Mm.
I'm sitting there tearing up, and I was like, why am I judging this? It's just a fun musical. It's
Yeah,
songs that I love. Why am I being such a bitch about it? Like,
I
just
think we're always
enjoy the musical.
I think we're
So
always
fun.
hesitant with like jukebox musicals that are like our like time period, like because even Moulin Rouge, like
Yeah.
they're singing Firework during Moulin Rouge, but I was still like, I know what, I'm having fun. It's fun. The
Yeah.
set design, the artistic design, I'm like, whatever. It's
Yeah.
just a romp of a good time. It's not. It's not
I,
changing the game.
but I feel like there's a balance, especially with people who love musical theater, because there is that part of you that's like they changed the blocking in Phantom of the Opera, and
Yeah.
it's fine, but at the same time we have to go. It's a fucking musical. Like there's a lady down there clapping her ass off. There's a 13-year-old smiling. Like it's doing its job, which is putting us all together and telling a story, even if the story is stupid. It's fun, and it should be fun. It should be cheesy in its own way. I know it's
It's like weird because like we're in that age where it's like we're old enough to be like I remember like these musicals, but then there's like these young kids and like these are gonna be like their old musicals at some point
yeah,
too.
I
Like,
know. Isn't that
ugh.
crazy?
Yeah, like
All right. Best performance by an actress in a leading role in a musical. Sarah Chase for Schmigadoon. Yeah, maybe
I heard good things.
Maybe.
Stephanie. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things from Schmigadoon.
Mhm.
I haven't heard bad things, so I'm looking forward.
Yeah, me too.
I tours. It should
I think it
tour
should
with all these
tour. It should
with all
tour.
these nominations. It should.
It should. Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't.
They're gunning for
Mm.
a
Oh,
third
So the
season for
Schmigadoon.
TV.
there's a Schmigadoon TV show.
Yeah, it came out a couple years ago. There's 2 seasons. Tough.
You didn't know that? Oh,
Keegan
that's
Michael
why I
Key's in
haven't been
it.
saying anything for Schmigadoon.
Key,
Oh my God, you would love this TV show.
Wait, what is Schmigadoon the TV show?
it's the same as the musical.
No,
Yeah,
it's the same. It's the same as the first season. The
yeah.
first season is the same as the musical on Broadway. The second season is they go back to Schmigadoon, and it's now they're like thinking they're going to like the
Yeah.
Oklahoma kind of time period of musicals, but instead it's like the dark musicals. So they come so like everything's changed and like it's all the same people but they're all different characters and it's a different city. It's almost like the city has
Okay, so
reincarnated.
they made a TV show called
First,
Schmigadoon,
by Mel Brooks.
and then those writers
Yeah.
made it into an actual. So all the music's original in the TV show, and then they made it into an actual musical.
It's a Mel
Yes.
Brooks
Yes.
production. I thought Mel Brooks
It's
was
not
part
Mel
of it.
Brooks. Did you say it's Mel
At all?
Brooks?
Well, now I gotta look. Now I gotta
Nope.
look that up.
He's not at all?
At all.
I thought he
Okay,
was.
At all.
Really?
Schm-
No.
I mean, Keegan Michael Key's in it, and Dove Cameron's in it. Yeah.
and Cecily Strong.
Let's see.
Aaron Tveit.
Aaron Tveit
Tveit.
is in
You
it.
got it right.
Tveit.
Well, he's just the
Alan
best.
Cumming is in it. Kristen Chenoweth is in it. The woman from Avenue Q, who I don't know her name, is in
Which
it,
Avenue
and
Q?
she's
Oh,
Oh, are
reprising
you
the role on
Gary
Broadway.
Coleman's character? No, but she's
I
in Ragtime.
have
That's right. She's in Ragtime.
The 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 one that sings "The more you
Oh yeah,
love
yeah, great,
someone,
great.
the more you want to kill them."
Jane Krakowski's in it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Whoa.
Jane
Hey,
Krakowski's
is
in
this
it.
has that ever happened before?
Dove, what's
Where
her
a TV
face?
show got turned into a musical?
Yeah,
Well, and look at I actually
Smash.
forgot that Smash was around. That
because
should
it
have been a
didn't stay
tour.
on long because it should have been
No, it
the
didn't.
Marilyn Monroe musical,
It sure didn't.
not the Smash.
Yeah.
Uh,
Huh.
and
I've never seen that. I've never seen Smash either. I guess put that on my list. Things to watch.
I haven't seen Smash or Glee or
I haven't seen Smash or Glee. I don't think I need to see Glee.
But I haven't like sat and watched it. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if that's that. It obviously was very popular. It was on for 5 seasons, 6 seasons, and Smash was
Yeah.
on for
Yeah.
like
three
two or
seasons.
three. Yeah.
Two. I know the first season's the best. Oh yeah, 2 seasons.
It got
I know the first
canceled.
season's very good. I've been told that that's worth a watch. Well, Sarah Chase is nominated. Stephanie is it Zhu, HSU for
She,
Rich.
Oh
Yeah, she's
yeah. I've
playing
heard good
Janet,
things
right?
about her in Rocky
Jan,
Horror.
Jan?
Janet. She's
Yeah.
she's
I've heard she
lovely.
does a really
She's
great job.
lovely, and I've loved her in everything she does. And Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, she plays the girlfriend. She plays a girlfriend. She's great.
I think she could get an EGOT in her lifetime.
All right, Cassie Levy from Ragtime. I love Cassie Levy.
Winning. She's not winning. Everyone loves Maisie. Everybody loves Maisie. Everybody
Maisie's a
compares the
Maisie's a
Whaley to
fantastic character.
Maisie. She's not winning. No, no, the
What?
actress who died of cancer, Marilyn Maisie, the
So
original
Well,
basically, if
then
you're
person
not
who
her,
played the
then you're
White
not gonna
Lady.
win. Like Barbara Streisand.
mm,
You're not winning for that role. She is so
mm,
beloved by everyone in the
Uh,
Tony
because she
community. When
died.
she died
mm.
of cancer, it was like,
So it's not
I
exactly
I
like if like Barbara with Funny Girl, right? Like it's like synonymous
no,
because she
no, it's
died.
not
Like it's
Barbara
like
with
you
Funny
can't touch
Girl.
that
It's
role.
like, no, it's like,
Hmm.
no, it's also she was so loved.
Like Gavin Creel.
Like how loved Kiki Palmer is right now within the acting community.
don't even know her. I'm
But
much
the
for.
acting community, there was a video recently where people were like decide plate like seat placement, and people kept moving Kiki Palmer around so that they could be sitting next to her on the seat chart. That's
Got it.
how much Marilyn Maisie was
Yeah,
like. I said Massey, but it's Maisie. That's how much Maisie was
and
like
she was that was like her
loved
big her yeah,
in
yeah,
this
that's like her
community.
role, and that's hard to yeah
That's
yeah yeah
one
yeah.
of her big roles. Yeah, she reprised.
So like Gavin Creel, like how much everybody like loves him on Broadway, right? And like that he died. I mean, I don't. Did he ever originate a role?
No, but I
Yes.
will say, I believe Audra McDonald, but I did not like that Audra McDonald
Yeah,
kept
last
bringing
year.
up his name during Tony Award season.
I don't
Yeah, that was
I don't
weird.
know.
But I mean,
I was very fortunate to see him perform when they did Into the
yeah,
Woods.
I saw him there too.
Unless
He was lovely.
so brilliant.
Hmm.
His choices were incredible.
I love the princes.
He
The princes are my favorite characters in Into the
they
Woods.
were in yeah, again, he elevated. They did something so fun with those characters.
Yeah.
It was a great show in general. That was a great rendition of Into the Woods. Two more actresses were featured. Marla Mindell for Titanic and Christiana Pitts for Two Strangers Carrying a Cake
This
Across
is
New
all
York.
for
Wait,
This
that's lead. That's not
is
featured.
leading role. I'm sorry. Sarah Chase, Stephanie Zhu, Cassie Levy, Marla Mindell, and Christiana Pitts. So that's
yeah.
some big heavy hitters. I don't even know. I have no
Because
idea.
the Schmigadoon one or the Rocky Horror one.
It is whoever wins it. That is life changing.
I agree with Kaylee. I think it's
I
between
would love for
Schmigadoon
for
and
Stephanie
Rocky
to win
Horror
that.
on that
I would
one.
love her to win that. I think she's a. I liked her in what is that musical called where it's a robot, it's a pill. Be More Chill.
A
Be More
beat.
Chill.
Like
She
I only know
originated Be
the
More
Michael in
Chill.
the bathroom song from that music.
Just say Little Shop of Horrors pill. can you explain how it's different than Little Shop?
There's no plant.
Hmm.
So,
Right. So so let's just say we just replace the noun plant
okay,
with,
okay,
I don't
okay,
know, the noun pill.
okay,
Is
okay.
what's
There is,
Did you
there's
read the book?
slight, there's slight differences. It's
Mm.
a different,
Mm.
so there isn't like an abusive
yeah.
boyfriend and,
No dentist.
homeless. There's no dentist. There's no murder. No one's dying. No one dies.
It's based on a book, right? So
I,
like a
I
teen
Right.
novel.
Oh,
It's a lovely show. I love the music. The theater group, the Phantom Projects Theater, did it. I think it was over a year ago, and what a production! What a great theater.
I think they're doing Bye Bye
It,
Birdie now because I just
they
saw an
are doing
ad.
Bye Bye Birding. They opened this weekend. Bye Bye Birdie. And listen, I am not a Bye Bye Birdie fan.
Really?
It's
No Bye Bye
not my.
Birdie.
I did it in high school. I had the opening solo. It just rubs me the wrong way now.
Ah.
Nancy,
I
did you?
say, wait, I like there was a version of Bye Bye Birdie. Is I don't know if it's this one, but they're making it like more of a
Ooh,
Motown singer,
That's
and I
fun. Where
really
did
I
they
like
could
do
it
see
so
that?
that.
much. And they're like they updated the arrangement of music so that it's not Elvis, it's more Motown of a feel to the songs. I haven't seen it, but I saw it was happening, and I loved the idea.
We need more people. We need more people to take risks like that with shows. Like,
It's so smart. I mean, it's like taking a Star
mhm.
is Born and changing like what the music genre is as it goes. What's
Performance
the
by an
next
actor in a leading
category?
role in a musical.
Yeah.
So it's Nicholas Christopher Chess.
So I think there's two people nominated for Ragtime, and I think that's going to
Really?
make it so the
Ooh,
chess
Why?
guy wins
you think it's just going to cancel each other out?
because they're going to
So,
split
okay,
the
so
vote.
Nicholas Christopher for Chess, Luke Evans for Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show, Joshua Henry
No.
for Ragtime,
He's not
Sam
winning.
Tutty for Two Strangers Carrying a Cake Across New York, and Brandon Yornowitz for Ragtime. Those are the two that are going to split,
Josh
Brandon
Henry, John
and
Henry, John Henry.
Joshua.
Josh Henry. Yeah.
I feel like Joshua Henry has been playing the social media game, not intentionally, but
With
But
his
Chess has been
never.
playing the social media game. Never. And after he did the never, the next like week or so, the guy from Ragtime went,
oh,
Sarah, come
that
So
that
down.
now
clip
they're
is
both just holding
so
their phone.
beautiful.
And then he just like but he held out the notes for longer to be like, I can also hold notes. And I just feel like I would say he would have won if the Tonys were like 4 months ago. But now, due to social media, Chess is winning. That's my
Yes, but who? But I don't know who's voting. I don't know
that's
if
my
people who
Also,
vote have TikTok and Instagram.
yeah.
it just makes you go like, yes,
I also
he has
think
the voice. Yes, he's doing it.
like with chess, it's like a powerful moment, like with the music too. But like him holding like the two, like
Yeah.
it doesn't call for that necessarily. So it's
Mm,
also like you can
Yeah.
like hold that note, but it doesn't like hit with the same intensity. Yeah, as that.
yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
like so like that moment is like brings up like goosebumps.
Also, he has the song, the Who Needs a
Hmm.
Dream. He has the Where I Wanna Be song.
He does have answer.
I
Yeah, he
think he
has.
has
It's the Russian
Anthem.
sings anthems,
Doesn't he
and
have
he's the Russian,
Anthem?
right? So yeah.
So right, so he has Where I Wanna Be and Who I Wanna Be and Doing What I Always Said I Wanna Never Feel I Wanna Know. So he has that song. He has Anthem, No Man, No Madness, which is like a big fucking song. And then he has the Never. And then I'm trying
I
to
mean, he
think if he
doesn't have
has
one night in
any of the
Bangkok and
other
love.
like but he also doesn't
It's
have
all Aaron
baby
Tveit,
child,
right? So
which is like it is crazy that Aaron is not nominated because that role is a role that should get a nomination because
I
Pity
just
the
don't think
Child is
Aaron.
such an emotional
I think
song.
Aaron's a great tenor. I think Aaron's a great tenor. He was great in Moulin Rouge. He was fine in Les
That's right.
Mis in the movie. I
Yes.
saw him in Sweeney Todd with Sutton Foster, and
Oh,
he
how was
is.
that? Okay. Okay.
He's not old enough, and
He's
he's not a
not old. He's
baritone.
not old enough, and
So
Mm,
like when I leaned in during
yeah, yeah,
Epiphany, I'm
yeah.
like, "This is your moment, bro. Amaze
Yeah.
me." And it was fine.
It's okay.
I saw it
Yeah.
because my friends wanted to go for their birthday, but it was like right after they had switched it from being Josh Groban and Annalise Hassford, and I think I would
Ah,
have preferred to have seen the Josh Groban
oh,
version
that would have been great.
more.
My dream role is
Wait,
Your
tell me that. I
dream
have to get
roles,
my.
the beggar woman in Sweeney Todd. The one that's like,
that would be a very cool, that'd be a very
she's
cool
my
role.
dream role, and my inspiration for how I would play the beggar woman is that Muppet in Labyrinth who has like all the junk on her back. Who's like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
need
yeah,
this,
yeah,
you need
yeah,
this
yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
you need this. That's how I'd play it.
What
What a
what
dream.
a
What a
what a
good
dang
dream
treat.
role,
I don't
man.
know what my dream role would be. No, that's not true. That's a lie. I know exactly what my dream role is. I would love to play, I don't even know the character's name, but the mother from Next to Normal. I would love to play that part because it is
Ugh, that seems like crazy. But she's on stage the whole time. Like, if you're the beggar woman, you get to play poker
Oh,
backstage for a good
we're
amount of
going in
time.
that regard, then
You get to come out, be fucking crazy, and then like make out with the guy who plays
God.
Beetle Bamford,
and
you
and
know?
Uh,
Sweeney. Well,
okay,
not really.
let me think about that then.
And Sweeney, yeah, you can have like all the
It is funny that
luxury
you
roles
Steph's like you just come out and go.
because you have the time. Yeah, I come out and go like, and then I go backstage and I'm like, oh yeah, I just did like my thing, like whatever. I want to make out.
God, I don't even know now. I'll think about it. I'll think
Mischief,
about it.
mischief.
Mischief. Here we go. We're getting down. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Best original score, music and or lyrics. This one's a little different because they kind of smashed. So there's actually two plays that are in this category because there's original music. So it's
Oh, I heard
Arthur
about that.
Miller's, yeah, Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman, and then August
Okay,
Wilson's Joe Turner's Come and Gone. Both
okay.
have nominated music. Yes, The Lost Boys is there. Schmigadoon is also there, and Two Strangers Carrying a Cake Across New York.
Well, I think it's gonna go I think it's gonna go to Two Strangers because it's a new musical. They're not gonna give it to a fucking play.
It would
That's
be
like
it.
so shitty
Isn't it already
to be
shitty
like
that they
best
didn't put in
score,
some of the
not
new
your
musicals
musical.
though, and they put plays in over the new
Uh,
musicals? Like that
it's
shows you
Yeah,
how
it's
it's
bad
so
of a season
shitty.
this
It's really
is.
wild.
it's again
Yeah,
it.
yeah. No,
There is
no
there is
beaches.
fucking five. There's like seven. There's like six shows here. It's Lost Boys, Schmigadoon, Cats, Ragtime, Chess, Titanic, Two
And Rocky
Strangers, and Rocky
Horror.
Horror. Like
For
that's it's small,
Yeah.
man. Best book of a musical: Lost Boys, Schmigadoon, Titanic, and Two Strangers. Like it's the same. We are seeing
it's just repeat, repeat,
the
repeat.
repeat. There's no like random out there because I feel like with last year there was a nomin. There, Betty Boop had a featured actress. Women have curves had real women have curves. Excuse
Yeah.
me, not just women. Real women have curves. Had an actor, a featured actress. There was these random acknowledgments from shows that were outside that very tight bubble, and that is
Yeah.
not the case this year. Not at all. Okay, so best musical again: Lost Boys, Schmigadoon, Titanic, Two Strangers, and then best revival is Cats, the Jellicle Ball, Ragtime, Richard O'Brien's The Rocky Horror Show. That's it. I just named the seven. That's
Wait, but they're still in categories of like best revival and best musical, right? Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Mhm.
Those are, but like that's it. There's
That's
three.
it.
Like Chess didn't get nominated for best
Yeah, which is
revival.
sad. Like they had another slot and they could have put it
Like
in there.
why not give them the slot?
There's a
It's
Like
lot of
really
pettiness
strange.
happening behind the scenes that we don't know about.
right.
Yeah, there's a
Because
lot
if
of petty
chess had been
shit
the
this
fourth, what
season.
would have been the fifth?
Beach, no, Beaches isn't the revival.
Yeah.
Of
No,
the
no, Beaches is
revival?
new. Yeah,
No,
so
beaches is
What would it
new.
have been? Was there any other
there's
standout
hardly any
revival?
new musicals this year.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Hardly any, but there's still they could have added a fifth. Why aren't we adding a fifth? Why aren't we giving an
Yeah.
opportunity for beaches?
It's supposed to be a commercial
Correct.
for theater for New York. It's like a big
Right.
commercial for New York City. It is
Let's
strange that
cut it
they
at
were
four.
like, fuck it, fuck Chad.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Somebody pissed off the wrong person.
Well, I mean, there is
mhm.
time. There's time to consider, but the fact that they only have 3 revivals nominated and 4 new musicals, I believe,
No,
or
Four
four
new
is it the other
musicals,
way around?
revivals.
3 revivals.
Yeah, that could also be like a time thing where they're like, we don't have a lot of time this year. Pink wants to do some crazy ass number.
That's
I,
insane. That's insane.
I think best revival's going to Cats.
I think Best Survivor is going to Cats.
And
I agree.
best new musical,
What else is
Chess and not
yeah,
Chess.
over yeah.
Just we just said Rocky Horror, Ragtime Cats.
Yeah, it's going to Cats because it's just it's so different and new.
If they
It's
don't,
like a
if it's a
real
Cats, they're
revival.
Yeah.
homophobic.
In the month of June. In the
Yeah, if
month
it's
of June,
Cats,
everybody.
I think we finally get out there that like theater people homophobic.
Homophobic.
My choice for
Best
best
new
new
musical.
musical is Schmigadoon.
Schmigadoon.
Even though I haven't really given
No,
it
that's
any
okay.
awards, I think it's gonna win best
I can agree
musical.
with that. I can agree with that.
I am gonna say it's Two Strangers because I think it's very similar to last year's Best Musical.
Yeah.
And I think that the idea of Shmigadoon, the big over the top musical, I think we are for some reason we're scaling down. I don't know why.
They don't want to
That's
pay for
producers.
big productions anymore. Yeah.
But that's why people are gonna vote for Schmigadoon this year. Because last year it was a 2-person musical. This year it's like, don't scale down. We need work.
I
Schmigadoon
hope
wins.
that that is the case because I think that's a
And also, Schmigadoon has been doing a campaign where they're like, if we win Best Musical, we have a great shot of doing a 3rd season. And the 3rd season of our musical would be the British invasion
So
of
it'd be
ah.
Phantom of the
musicals.
Opera, Les Mis, Chorus Line. Chorus Line?
Miss Saigon, maybe a chorus line, but
Is
Miss
Chorus Line
Saigon,
British?
no, but
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
goes with that time period. And also, if you're gonna do Phantom, I think it works if you put chorus line in there, and there's the Phantom that's like fucking around
Just
God, I
like
playing
gotta see
drop
this
shoeline.
chandeliers on
show.
all of them. God, I hope I get it.
Yeah,
God.
I hope I get it.
Well, I again, I hope Schmigadoon wins though with that type of mentality of the idea of keeping shows, keeping theaters alive and open and big and employed.
Maybe they'll do something just for me where they're like, tell us how this season ends. And I'll be like, oh my God, it's Mystery of Aventure.
You should see how much those rights cost. I bet they're not very much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I bet they're not
Mystery of
very much.
Aventure.
For the record, who wants to be the old beggar woman in Sweeney Todd? Like, you
Stephanie
want to be Mrs.
Streisand.
Lovitz? Right.
Me.
You want to be
That's the
Lovitz or
point.
you want to
That's
be
the point. While
Joanna?
everybody's fighting over Mrs. Lovett, while everybody's fighting over Lovett and Joanna, I'll be like,
Well, you should look into it because goodness knows, uh, if we've learned anything from Titanic, which we haven't really talked about
Because
at
it's not gonna
all,
win anything. Sorry. It's not gonna win.
and no, and it might not, but the journey that Titanic had to get to be a Tony nominated musical
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
is kind of I don't know
yeah.
if it's inspiring or if it's
I think it's gonna be fun
yes.
to
Yeah,
see
I
their
want to see the
performance
iceberg
at the
sing.
Tony
That's what I'm
Awards.
excited.
I it was off
Yeah.
Broadway for a long time. It went to
Yeah.
Australia and she and the who's also nominated, Marla Mindell.
Marla.
She
For
kept that was her
best
baby and
actress.
she kept it alive and she did it wherever anyone was willing to watch it.
You met her, right, Steph?
She she
Oh.
Yeah, we worked on the CBS
Okay.
Diversity Showcase together. I was a writer and she was an actress, and she was constantly trying to be like, I could do Celine Dion, write
Mhm.
a sketch for Celine Dion. And we were like, Celine Dion,
Right.
like, it's
Right.
2015. Like, how is that
Right.
relevant right now? And then she's like, I'll
Hey.
find a way. I'll make it
Hey. And
relevant.
she did.
And she did.
And you got to give her credit for that, for being like, I'm very good at this and I really want to do this. And look at her. And I'm sure she's had tough decisions. I've heard there is some tea about decisions and casting and getting, you don't get to the top without having to maybe push some people down. Just saying. Break some eggs. You
Break
got to
some
break some eggs.
eggs.
But I think that's inspiring because I think sometimes the point is just doing what you want to do. And maybe Anna Gasteyer, another fantastic example. She was in Wicked. She has been doing Broadway musicals for, she
She
was
was in
in, oh, I
Rocky
didn't know she was in
Horror.
Rocky Horror.
In what
She
Oh,
was
for
what
Kaylee
the
revival?
revival when they did it.
in the
Yes.
Terrence
Yes,
Mann
yes, yes.
version.
I saw again. I saw her in Once Upon a Mattress. She also did. There was another musical she did between
Was she
that.
in
She was in
the
Reefer
one oh the
Madness,
movie?
The
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 movie
one that was here in
musical.
LA, or
No, the
oh,
movie
they did that.
musical.
They did in LA
She's
2 years ago.
Yeah.
They did, but
Oh,
she's in
got
the
it, got it,
movie
got it.
version.
But yeah, she's not. I don't think she was doing theater to be a Tony winning actress. I think she does theater because she loves doing theater, and I think that's great.
She's
She's so
so
good.
good. Her
She was
timing's so
amazing.
good.
She was
Yeah.
amazing in Once Upon a Mattress. Like her timing was. If we've learned anything from this podcast, this episode is that the Tonys are just around the corner. Sunday, June 7th. They
Woo.
start the pre-show starts at 3:30. The Tonys start at, I think it's 5 or 5:30, but let's assume 5 so you
It's
don't
all
miss anything.
PST, right? Pacific
Pink is hosting.
PST time.
PST, oh yeah, well,
Pacific
yes,
time.
Pacific time. It's all Pacific time.
Mhm.
3:30 Pacific time, 5 o'clock. The show begins because it's 8 o'clock Eastern time in New York. Pink is the host. I'm very excited for Pink. I think she's gonna be. I think she's gonna be a ball of energy because
She's
I
from
think
my
she loves.
hometown.
Is she really?
Yeah, my sixth grade
So,
teacher went to school with her. They did musicals together.
whoa! Is it like a big
Mhm.
sign in your hometown that says
Nah,
this is where Pink came from, the home of Pink?
no, but I wish. But like,
Do you guys
there,
sing that song "Raise My Glass" a lot? Raise your glass.
raise your glass. I don't know. I feel like nobody like cared when I was there.
Any last words coming up into this Tony's? Again, it's a very small pool. It is a very few people are attending these Tonys because
Yeah,
there's
it's sad.
It is a not great year full of a
I
lot
like
of
that.
talent.
Yeah, a lot of talented people.
Because everybody's super talented this year, but I think we need to step up what equals a
Mm.
Broadway show.
Take risks again. I know people are scared to do that with our economy, but take risks.
Yeah, swing for it,
Not everything
man.
has to be
Go
an
for
IP,
it.
and not everything has to be a.
People literally bought tickets to see men fall and turn off the dark. Take risks.
And don't do revivals that are.
People
Don't have to
will
do
come.
revivals that are like
People will
beat for
come if
beat.
it's like
Or I mean, yeah, don't do beat for beat revivals.
Don't do
Do
beat for
do like
beat
the Motown
right.
revivals.
version. Do the Motown version of a.
You can do beat for beat revival if it's like, I don't know, like a really old musical that nobody's
Well, then
ever
how would you
seen
even know at
before, and
that
it's
point?
like,
Yeah,
okay,
like yeah,
right. But if it's like, if you're doing fucking
yeah.
Music Man, I think the reason why Music Man you now have to cast celebrities is because people aren't doing it in
Also,
a
people
different
don't, it's harder to
way.
sell like old musicals to like a younger audience. Like
Yeah.
theater kids will watch a
Yeah.
Rameshers and Hammerstein or Meredith Wilson show, but
Yes.
like
Because
people from
well,
out of
because
town are
also a theater kid is also has done Music Man. Music Man is still a very normal
school.
set.
Yeah,
School, yeah, high
school
schools,
production.
juniors, middle schools, colleges. Thank you
Right.
guys both so much for your Tony
Oh
insights, your musical
yeah.
theater, your
Or just
East
fans.
Coast swag. At the Pasadena Playhouse, they are doing Learners and Lowell's Brigadoon until June 14th. So you have 2 more weekends there. The Pantages Theater, we have Alicia Keys' Hell's Kitchen. Experience where dreams begin.
Amundsen.
Yeah, that's playing until June 22nd. 3 days later, June 24th, Phantom of the Opera. They are
Beep, beep,
giving
beep,
no
beep, beep.
downtime. It's just boom, boom, boom. That is playing all through June until August 9th. And then Beauty and the Beast comes on August 12th. I'm very excited that's a revival tour. I'm very excited to see that
Is
one.
that equity
And
though?
then, you know what? I don't know if it's equity. I know that Pantages has had some non-equity tours. They had
Mm,
Hadestown last year that was not equity,
that's crazy.
which was a wonderful production. It just didn't have the moving stage. It didn't have obviously some of the
Yeah.
sets because non-equity means less money for performers, less money for sets and costume, but not less talent. I want to make that very clear.
Hmm.
Not less talent. Theaters like La Mirada. I'm also going to plug. the Phantom projects at La Habra. They're doing Bye Bye Birdie. They're opening this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to get out there for them, but that theater is another one that's just full of talent, a lot of heart, and a lot of passion. They do fantastic shows. Yeah, that's all I have. So
Mamma
we're going to keep
Mia.
talking.
Mamma Mia's at the Amundsen in June.
Yes, Mamma Mia is coming to Amundsen. I've also never seen that one live. That one I am going to go see because I've seen the movie and I do like the songs. I wish I
I
didn't, but
love
I do.
ABBA.
I
More ABBA.
I love ABBA. I love Rent. I'm sorry. It
You
makes
love
me.
Rent? Oh.
I know. Um,
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
No.
Until next time, get your tickets, invite your friends, and enjoy the show. Thank you once again for subscribing, listening, liking, sharing this podcast, Musical for Everybody. We will be doing a bunch of different musicals this summer, ones that will be at local theaters, as well as the big touring. And we're going to do a lot of movie musicals because, gas is a little expensive right now. So maybe stay at home musicals is the way to go. Our guests today were Stephanie Streisand and Kaylee, which I don't think she wants me to tell you her last name. You can find them both on Instagram. We tag them both. They are editors and writers in the industry, and they are amazing. They know a lot about musical theater, way more than me. So I was very grateful for their time and energy. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.